Okay, what's up? What's slapping? It's Sunthedie, joined here today with Gaden Perkins, Sam Massey, and two special guests, Sydney Watson and McKenna Bills. So I just want to say, my very first question, we're just gonna jump into this. Okay? We're just gonna dive into this. My very first question is pointed towards the women. Oh, by the way, real quick, this is some Sunthedie history for all of you. These are the first women on Sunthedie, first women on Sunthedie. Okay, just so you guys know. So
What?
on my YouTube channel, these are the first girls I've had on my YouTube channel. So can we just get a quick round of applause? Equality. Okay. Okay. So Sydney, what are your thoughts? Just go down this order, okay? Go down Sam, me, and then Kaden, okay? So what are your thoughts? And then just go in that order, okay? So what are your thoughts? And then I'll hand it off to McKenna. So go on.
Okay. Sam kind of scares me. And then, sorry. Dylan, I used to be friends with him kind of last year.
I'm not a simp anymore though. Just kidding.
Well, this year he's weird. And then Kaden, I've never really had a problem with Kaden, so.
That's pretty good. Now McKenna, you can go Sam, Dylan, and then me. And Sam, Dylan, and then Kaden. If she's there.
There.
McKenna, it's your turn.
Oh, it wasn't working. Okay. Stem.
Yeah.
Trips me out.
Sam trips you out. Yeah.
Dylan is fine, but can be rude and kind of annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
I get that a lot. Yeah, I understand that.
And then I don't really know Kaden.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say now. He's pretty gay.
Let's come.
Anyway, now we got that out of the way.
Dylan, very loud.
Me? I'm not.
Very loud.
Okay, wait. Let me just check if I'm loud on the thing. Or if I'm just loud. I am actually pretty loud. Okay, hopefully that's better. Yeah, that should be better. Okay, so and then I have Shaden in the thumbnail, as you guys know, but Shaden might.
Yes, I've seen the thumbnail.
I know. I'm just saying for the people that are watching. But Shaden might not join. There's a 50-50 chance she's being a lazy ass bitch right now, and she's probably not gonna join. So okay.
Out of charge.
Let's hop into this yet again. So yeah. Sam, and now we're gonna give our thoughts on you. So Sam, what are your thoughts on McKenna? Let's start that one. McKenna and Sydney.
We're just talking a short, quick sentence.
Yeah, you can do quick sentence.
Are we starting with McKenna?
Yeah, McKenna and then Sydney.
Just go.
I'd say McKenna's
Be honest, bro.
more annoying than anything else.
Okay.
I wouldn't say she's mean, but I'd say she's annoying.
Okay, and then Sydney.
And Sydney, I'd say, is smart. Is that weird?
Sam, you don't have to be scared, dude. She's not gonna. I doubt she's gonna get mad at you for saying something.
No, I mean
My hair is disgusting.
I think Sydney is able to come up with plans easier. Okay, I'm sounding like a cryptic psychopath.
Wait. Sam, I told Sydney that you, correct me if I'm wrong, but I told her that you're a little scared of her. Is that a fact?
Well, I think Sydney's just confident, very confident. So while most people are able to, won't have the balls to just go up to you and just sort of say what they
She doesn't have balls. She's a woman.
Sydney's able to. Yeah, well, yeah, but
Yeah,
Sydney's
I can
able
be very
to.
confrontational.
Yeah, so she's able to come up to me, and it's scary,
So what are your thoughts on Sam thinking that you're scary? Do you take pride in that?
A little bit. Okay, I think he should be, honestly.
Okay. You be honest. There's nothing a woman nor man can do. Okay. Actually,
yeah.
I'm sure there's a good chance that a guy can scare me and a woman can scare me.
Okay, I'm listening to music real quick, and Skechers just came on. So it might be out of
What?
Never mind.
He's simping right now. He's simping. Anyway, so you know, but why? So you're scared of her because she's confident and she's willing to like prove that you're wrong. Is that where you're scared?
Well,
of
yeah,
her?
because I'm never the in-person kind of guy. So when she
Yeah.
comes up to me in person, she's able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I can't because I'm never gonna go to school with any of you again except McKenna. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did
we
hear that you guys are going to a different school.
Everyone I
I'm
know is
not. I'm
going
probably
to
not.
Laguna, but
I guess
besides,
I could
like
say the
5
school.
people.
Because you're going to Laguna, so everyone. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm beginning to think about what I say before I say it.
Oh, good job.
That's actually a very good step in the right direction.
Yeah, I think it's a step in the right direction. Anyway, so, first things first. Sam.
Hello?
Pretty much this whole entire interview is because of what happened with, and I'm just gonna generalize, the girls and us. Okay. So I think what would you say? You know, Sydney, you can chime in too. What would you say would be our very first conflict?
Rachel.
Rachel?
yeah, Rachel.
It would be. I don't know how much I want to go into Rachel because we went into that in a different podcast. But if I don't
Sorry,
know,
Etchel. So Etchel.
Yeah, Sydney. I don't know if you saw the other podcast, and I don't know if you probably
I
don't.
watched part of it.
I don't know if you agree
With
'Cause-
what?
with what we were saying because it was kind of biased to be honest because it was just like,
Yeah.
it was our point of view. So what was your point of view of the whole
Who?
Etchel? We say Etchel because we don't want to get in trouble. So what's your whole point of view? What do you think took place in that scenario? What do you think Sam did?
I was at the time. I was kind of close friends with her at the time. I'd say.
Yeah, and her being Etchel. So yeah, and then go on.
I don't want to talk about this online.
It's fine. We already talked about it. Just don't say the name.
Yeah, everyone's just
And
already
just
talking.
just
We've
give
already
us
talked about it.
just give us your point. I mean, like the
I
reason.
thought she
The
made a
reason.
mistake. I
Okay.
definitely thought she made a mistake.
Okay.
But then I don't think Sam shouldn't have. I don't think he should have spread those things. 'Cause
I agree with
I
you
think
on
that's
that.
actually that's a fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair.
That's a
comment.
good point.
I did that out of anger because I thought I was the victim since she had left me and like she had ghosted me and I thought and out of anger I had just spread them and I was just impulsively acting and looking back on my actions I definitely regret that whole situation.
You regret it.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, I'm looking at this thing. Okay. So so actually, this is the first time I've ever heard this from Sam. I believe. I don't think I've ever heard him say that he actually regrets what happened. I don't.
Dylan, check your phone.
I actually don't have my phone around me. So,
Right.
but anyway, so this is actually a brand new development in these accusations, in this whole entire thing. This is probably the first time I've ever heard Sam say that he's regret. Is that a fair assumption, Sam? I think that's the first time I've ever heard you say that you regret what happened.
Yeah. No, I haven't really said that I regretted something on the podcast.
But do you actually regret it, Sam? Are you just saying that because
honestly,
Be
I do
honest.
regret some of it. Not some of the parts of it I definitely felt empowered by. I was happy that I started just this whole thing and I got so many people to like know me, and so that part sort of definitely made me empowered. But the actual
Popularity.
later, I realized that Rachel wasn't that bad of a person. She was just fucking horny.
what I've heard from several sources was that Etchel was going through some stuff, right? So a lot of it like shouldn't have happened. That's what I heard, which I agree with. But now that's our very first confrontation with Sydney. But what about McKenna? What would you say, McKenna, or what would you say?
Or Dylan,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but we had a class together last year, all three of us. We were all in the same performing arts class.
Same.
Oh, us.
So we knew each other because of that, but like we didn't talk.
Wait, remember our history class? That was a fun class.
Thank you, Caden. Okay, I wanted to bring this up early so then I wouldn't forget it. But I want to bring up I want to bring up 6th period Mr. Wakiyama, because I think that's one of my very first real problems with McKenna. I'm just gonna say the people, McKenna, Caitlin Weinhammer, and Devin. Those are probably the main three. I'm sure there's people that are missing, maybe, but that's my very first like time ever being with those people in a class. So, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't think what happened in that class should have happened. Like, a lot of that stuff was uncalled for, in my opinion, and I personally think that. And I got a question for McKenna. If she doesn't feel like answering it because maybe it was personal, then it's okay. But you came in crying to Mr. Wakiyama's class several times, and I'm just wondering. What was that all about?
What's going on?
What was that about? Was that about school? Was that about personal issues? Was that about what's happening to you? Like, what was that all about? That's what I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious on what that was all about.
It was all about like different things, like personal stuff, and then just like being stressed out, and like just like people being like rude and annoying.
So, do you think that that it stresses you out when Mr. Wakiyama asks you to go to your seat? Does that stress you out? Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh. I just find it funny. So, does it stress you out when Mr. Wakiyama asks you to go to your seat, or asks you to do your work, or asks you to do anything? Does that stress you out?
No, but it annoys me when like I ask him nicely if I can like help Caitlin like deal with it, and then he says no.
He says no because he thinks you guys are just gonna go over there and talk and get absolutely nothing done.
Yeah, I genuinely think that's the reason.
Because
why
it's happened before. What teachers end up doing is once a student has sort of done something before, they instantly assume that's what they always do. So it's a bucket situation.
Once you fuck yourself over permanently.
McKenna, is this your only class with Caitlin and all of your friends? Is this your only class with them?
Like, I have classes with like different ones individually, but like that's the only class we have like together.
Okay.
Like, 3 of us, 4 of us.
Okay. So I guess I guess that kind of makes sense because like I guess like have you ever been in a class with them and has this always happened in those classes? Because I almost feel like it only happens in Mr. Wakiyama. Are you?
Mr. Wakiyama is Mr. Wakiyama, okay?
Do you not like Mr. Wakiyama?
No, I do. I don't even have him though.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Wakiyama is like the best teacher.
He's a pretty good
Very
teacher.
chill.
He's a pretty good teacher. But I just feel like he asks, and this is McKenna, I feel like he asks you guys to do like such like easy things. I feel like he gives you a lot of slack. Maybe that's just me. I think he gives you a lot of slack, okay? I'm the one that's always sitting in the back. I'm the one that's always sitting in the pod, which is like the room to the side of the class. I'm the one that's always getting in trouble. I'm the one that's always getting emails. Like all this stuff. I'm getting all that, but I still feel like that it's fair. But he tells you to do a simple thing and it's almost like it's the end of the world. Like, why is that? Like, I feel. Do you think that he cuts you slack? Yeah.
My personal opinion is he does give females more slack a lot more than.
I genuinely agree, and I called him out several times for like, bro, what the hell? You're simping.
He talked to me.
Well,
he talked to
don't
me
forget,
and Addison about it.
First year teaching and like he's still figuring everything out.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I feel like it's
that
not...
doesn't give him an excuse to give him like just select like 7 people or 8 people
I know.
slack over everyone else.
I mean,
Yeah, and I don't think it's fair, and I think that he should have we all should have handled it better. But I also think that he could have done something about it earlier, and he just chose to not to. And it's not any of our faults. It's how he chose to act upon our actions. It's what he chose to do about our actions. And people have gotten sent to the pod other than you guys, you.
Yeah.
But it's not as much, and I feel really bad about that. But it's also not entirely my fault at the same time.
No, I know, but you're the one that's here. That's the thing. That's why I'm saying that. That's why
I just want to say that I think Mr. Wakiyama is just a lot younger of a teacher. This is his first year teaching, and he does want to be a lot nicer to us because he sees himself as the younger, more friendly teacher. So
he's trying to stand his ground, I guess.
90%
Yeah.
90% of
think-
class, he talks with me, Addison, and Chase about video games and random shit.
He's a
And
good
we
guy.
just sit half-ass our work and
So
talk about video.
so here's another question. What are your genuine thoughts on Mr. Wakayama? Yeah. What are your thoughts on Mr. Wakayama? McKenna.
I think that like he's like really unfair towards people, and then like he's like a really like not like how do I like say it, like not touchy but like really like
I think I know.
in your business. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like he's
I
like
think it's because he was a lot younger, so he doesn't know how to handle like the situation.
I notice a lot, dude. I notice a lot that I'm seriously, dude. These are heavy allegations. If you say it wrong, by the way, just so you know. I'm trying to like think about what I'm saying. He is very like there, you know. But it's not for guys. For a guy, he's just talking to you like anyone else. But for a girl, he gets like weirdly like he puts on this weird like accent almost. He's
I think he
super
realizes that he's chill with guys and he wants the girls to like him because he knows he doesn't really connect to them as well, so he wants them to like him
Because all
as
the
a teacher.
guys-
It's awkward, dude.
All the guys, he
I'll-
seems as like an older brother to
I'll
them.
watch him. I'll
Yeah.
watch him from across the room, and I see him talking to a girl, and it's awkward almost. It's awkward. Like it's weird. It's a weird interaction he has with a girl. So I
I
think
see that with Claudia a lot.
So I think
He talks really weird to Claudia compared to like me, because I sat next to her for 2 classes, science and then math back to back, and there was a different difference
Tone,
between
different-
Bettino
different-
and then
different
Bettino and Wakayama.
different tone and voice. Like you see,
Yeah.
like it's almost like when your mom's yelling at you, and then she gets a call, and then she puts on that fake like businesswoman voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Mom, you're talking.
I know. So I swear to God, I'll eat you. Oh,
Yes,
hi,
I-
how are you? Just like that, you know. They put on that weird tone. I think that's how Wakayama is with girls in general. Maybe not all girls, but some girls.
Should have died.
Um,
I'm playing.
I have another question. Do you guys think that? And this just goes for both of you. Do you guys think that you are, and it's not bad if you think this, by the way. You be honest. Do you guys think that you are popular? I'm just
I
curious.
hate that term. So personally, I wouldn't say popular, but I would say well known.
yeah, that's how I
What
think.
Dylan said yesterday.
I don't think that we're popular. I think that we just know a lot of people from like elementary school,
That's true.
and like we just like kind of talk to a lot of people. And it's not that we're popular.
I think Depertol in general is just a very popular school.
That's what.
Yeah,
That's where
yeah.
everyone came from. That's where everyone came from. To be honest, I mean, from where me and Kaden came from, I think only like maybe 100 kids came.
It was me. The only people
Only
that
100?
came from Montevideo.
I mean,
was, like-
I shouldn't even say 100. It was probably like
No, it was like 70.
Yeah,
There was
only-
33 people, 33 and 32, and
Only
then
two
6th grade.
like-
It was less.
I don't know why I said 100. 100
The only
actually
people
a lot.
that are well known that came from Montevideo, me, Dylan, Nas,
Tyler Holland.
might be it. Tyler Holland. Tyler Holland's a douche.
I know, but that's why he's popular.
I feel like he's hated me since like kindergarten.
But I don't know. I feel like you guys almost get it like better just off the bat. Like I always feel like me, Sam, maybe sometimes Kaden whenever he's getting wrapped up in whatever.
I'm waiting for Dylan or you, Sam, just to blame it on feminism.
It's feminism.
I think
It's feminism.
I think it's really just the confidence.
So,
Yeah.
do you mean by the way people treat you, or what?
It's not the way people
Everything.
treat me. It's not. No, it's also not everything because everything's too broad. I hate when people bring up everything because then what is everything, you know? But
Everything
So
is
every it's just how teachers treat you, I guess. Because teachers, mostly Mr. Wakayama, but teachers in general do treat girls with a different amount.
Example,
Of something.
Mrs. Gibbs.
I was
Every
thinking
girl
Mrs.
in my
Gibbs.
every girl in my class, she's like, "Oh, it's okay. You didn't turn in your essay on time. I'll give you a few more days."
Never
Me
did
and
that to me.
me and Colby talk once, and next thing you know, we're in the pod or we're going to the principal.
Guys just have it
Shit
harder
like
in
that.
school. That's what I think.
But that's not really our fault.
No, I know. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right.
That's just what I'm putting out there in the world. Okay. So another situation. What's another situation that you think happens between us? That's pretty recent.
I don't know.
Cause we got Rachel. We got Rachel, and then we got. I think Rachel's a pretty big deal. That's pretty much over now. It's weird. Like you sit next to her and you're just like.
She's
seen
trying to
everything. I've seen everything. That's just
She's
what I
trying to
think.
rejoin some of the groups, and it's weird for me to look at her. I can't look at her the same.
But it's almost like it's not really her fault because I mean it is kind of her fault, but I feel like she wasn't in the right frame of mind. But I'm probably not going to talk about Rachel anymore. So. Oh.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. A lot of my posts are pretty against you guys. I think. Not every post, but a lot of my posts, and I think
Wait,
what
Instagram or what?
on Instagram, YouTube, as well. But I
And
like
why
I like to
they-
post highlights on Instagram. I think the one thing that really got us to where we are now, which I would like if Shaden was on, because Shaden was actually part of the situation, and also Maddie, but it was the video. It was the video, and I think a lot of people that are watching this right now know what the video is. So I'm just gonna play the video again real quick. Let me go
Okay.
back.
They just play Fortnite and stay on Zoom calls, and then
This is the edited
shit.
video.
They think they're the shit. They think they're the shit. Heard you were taking
Oh,
shit
yeah.
about my daughter and her friends. Saw the toy gun you're waving around. Telling them not to come to school. Send an apology, or I'll take further action, including involving your parents.
I mean that's basically the gist, right? So everyone,
Again, did
voice.
not mean
That
not mean
voice.
anything by that. I
Did-
just
I know Katie didn't mean anything, but Dylan, you were saying how you make that's against us, and
wait, what? I was making what?
Yeah, that was
You
weird.
cut out. You cut out like really bad.
you say you post a lot of stuff that's like against us, but why are you? Like, why do you not generally like my friend group?
I think because you don't like me. I mean, not you, but a lot of your friend group just doesn't like me, and I think it's
Okay,
because
why do you
maybe
think they don't like you?
This is though. I think this is Dylan's problem that he can't put into words. The friend group you guys have, I'm trying to think of the right word. I don't know if this is the right word, but very picky, you could say.
who's
There's
Billy
people-
John?
There's people you absolutely despise, and then there's
Is that
people you
Jaden?
love.
I don't really despise anyone.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying the
Jaden?
Wait! Everyone stop!
What the hell is Billy John?
Yeah, who's Billy John? I think that's
What?
Shaden.
Is that actually Shaden?
I swear it's not Shaden. I promise you.
Who is it then?
I can kick it. I can kick
No,
the person.
oh, don't kick it.
Who got their?
Is it
Who
Maddie?
got the code?
No.
No.
If they talk and if I don't recognize them and no one recognizes them, then I'll kick them.
Okay.
Me and Sydney know who they are.
Yeah.
But they're not Shaden. Alright, we're going into
Wait,
a
is
murder
it-
mystery
is it-
now.
Maddie's dad. I'm making
No.
sure. I would back out. I
Not a
would-
parent.
Is it a
No,
dad?
his name is Aaron Arnett.
Yeah. If it's a dad, I don't care. They can be your person.
He's not a dad or anyone's parent.
I hate to make the connection, but
But,
is it
okay.
Sydney's dad? Because John.
No, it's
She
no
literally
one's
just
dad.
said it's no one's dad.
You just
Oh.
said it's no one's dad.
Anyway, so
Oh my
so I mean,
We
it,
can just keep.
bro.
do you want to kick it?
No.
I don't care. I'll just leave the person, and if they annoy us, then I'll kick her. All I know is I'm playing Crunker, and I'm kind of not focused.
So
Hey, bitches.
is
What?
she-
That
okay.
was a soundbite.
bitches.
It's a soundbite.
Yeah.
It's not an actual person.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, bitches.
Dylan, should I pull up one of my voice modders and just fuck with people?
I think we're that's good. Anyway, so
Eat my ass.
dude,
Eat my
like
ass.
just even
It's my.
just that text to speech, it sounds like Marcus did. So I think that video for some reason got a lot of like hate among
I
your
didn't
friend group.
see that video until now, so it wouldn't.
Yeah, me either.
Well,
Who was hating on it?
so the people that were specifically hating on it were, I'm gonna just name the people, right?
Wonderful.
Say blank people. Okay. So the specific people were Caitlin Weinheimer, Shaden was also the one, because Shaden was contacting Kaden, because I had blocked her previously, and was telling Kaden to unblock, or for me to unblock her so that she could talk to me. I literally, and at the time I had no idea that what I said was bad, or what Kaden said was bad. I mean, Kaden had no intentions, like literally, he had no bad.
The
No.
video was like
And
something wrong.
Everyone here should know I have no intentions of actually being mean.
Because he's a simp. He's a simp. He's a
He's
simp.
a simp.
He's not. He has no intentions
Wait,
of.
but you said in the video it was something about like hating us for playing Fortnite, right? It was something like that.
Yeah, I
The,
said it.
the
it
real
wasn't actually
the
gonna be
real reason that I think we kind of got a little.
I
heated-
can't deny the simp part anymore. It's kind of sad.
the real reason why we were kind of heated about that, and the reason why we were even talking about your TikToks, or not necessarily yours, but your friends, was that you guys were talking about Wakiyama and how he was annoying and all that, and so then we were
On
just
Fortnite?
no.
Fortnite doesn't matter. He was just saying that you guys were
Fortnite,
playing.
Fortnite
It's
doesn't matter.
not about Fortnite. What
It's no longer about Fortnite.
It's not about Fortnite, okay? No, but the video, we were looking through your TikToks and we saw one that was about.
Wait, was it my account?
No, it was not your account. It was
It was my account.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was McKenna's account.
all the these.
Wait, can we kick this person? I don't really want him.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I'm gonna lose my game because of this.
No, wait, I'll tell you who it is. Just don't kick them yet.
who? Well, if they're, who are they?
Can I just say who it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, McKenna.
Oh yeah,
Should I just tell him?
yeah.
It's Caitlin. Don't kick her.
Caitlin Weinhammer?
Yeah.
That's actually perfect because she's part of this. I would like to ask her a question about why she thought what I said was so bad, or what we said was so bad.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Anyway, so
If you're just gonna use sound bites, I can just kick you.
I mean, I guess if she's not gonna talk, then yeah, we can kick her. But, so
Poppy.
yeah, it's crossed the line. Once you use the poppy word, yes, thank you. Okay. Anyway, so that's what it was weird because I don't understand what you had against Mr. Wakiyama. It was weird. I don't know if it was a joke, but we were just looking through the TikTok and we're just like, what the hell? And then we just saw that you were playing Fortnite, and then we're just like, oh, okay. They think they're cool. That's literally it.
Fortnite in 1 week ruined 2 friendships, scammed me for $60, and blocked me out of my account.
But the real big problem with that whole entire video was that I got in contact with
The
Maddie
father.
with Maddie Arnett's dad.
Maddie wasn't
Aaron.
even a part of this.
Maddie, we never even brought up her name. We
Yeah.
never said anything, and all
Part of
this. We didn't. We didn't. You can even look at the video. We never. We did say the girl.
Oh yeah, we did it. I think we mentioned her, and then her dad complained because we were making fun, or we were like talking about her friends.
No, we didn't actually mention Maddie. I can
You guys
promise
mentioned
that.
her name once.
We did?
Yeah,
Was
when
it?
Dylan,
Was it like?
in the beginning, Dylan started just listing everyone that we wanted to talk about, and then what I'm assuming Maddie's dad just saw it and saw
took
that
it
we
the
were
wrong way.
talking about like her friends, and I'm assuming because
But I
you
think,
guys
I
have been
think,
to each other's houses.
I
and
think
dads
what got
know
him
you
mad.
guys.
What got him mad was that I was holding a gun, and it got him scared. Okay, I was holding a gun with an orange tip.
But what it's first off, it's a BB gun. And second off, what they're gonna fucking do? It's quarantine.
Yeah,
The joke is that we're in quarantine. The joke is that we're in quarantine. The joke is that we have online school.
don't come to
But
online school tomorrow.
I don't want to get into
What, you
what
gonna
the
shoot your
joke.
webcam?
I don't want to get into the joke part of it. I just want to get into like the reason. Like, I don't know why they did that. That was a very stupid thing to do. But I kept
I
it up.
also want to bring up the part where like the event that happened a few weeks ago, where me and Dylan were in tutorial and
Oh,
with
yeah.
Caitlin, who like shouted across the whole ass room, "Ew, it's Sam Massey!" And
that was
but-
a
Yeah,
pretty,
that's a little.
yeah,
And-
but
and
what really
it's-
pissed me off
It
is
doesn't matter what the person has done. You can't do that.
But-
yeah, I mean, I get it, but like Wakiyama,
He
like I
didn't do
literally told
anything.
him, Wakiyama, did you hear that? And he said, "Sam, do your work," and it just completely blew me off.
And Sydney was
Yeah.
there. Sydney was there, I believe. You guys were in
Oh,
the
I
I
Discord.
don't remember that, but
I think you were with
I remember that.
Wyatt.
Yeah,
I think it was because of like the whole like story thing.
I haven't texted
like,
Brian in a while.
like,
I'm gonna text him.
Yeah.
stories. And I think that's why she said that. And like, I understand that it wasn't like right, but it's also like you can't really like.
So
like-
wait, the stories.
In my opinion, it doesn't matter what the person has done. The person could have done anything, but that doesn't give you the right to do that.
I get that. I'm a total asshole, and I think all of you should hate me for everything. But
But
I think
Wakiyama did nothing.
some of, like, I think like Caitlyn sort of just is like almost encouraging me to like do more bad things almost, because like you're
In a
just
sense.
The
bringing
funny
it
thing
up
is, you guys
more.
talked about that, and then the same day was an anti-bullying campaign in PE.
I remember that. Yeah.
But the thing, it's like, you know, I think we have our fair share of like, he said, she said moments, or we also have our fair share of I would like to say that we have rivalry.
Rivalry.
There you go.
believe
That word.
actually hate like two people, and you guys aren't them for sure. Because sure, you guys have made me uncomfortable at times, but not to the point where I hate you. No.
Well, I got a question. I know this is a little inappropriate, but what was your thought on Sam? Well, I don't know if you ever. Oh, this is actually what I want to talk about. I thought this was pretty. I thought this was probably the heaviest allegation that we have towards you guys. I believe McKenna or Shaden, one of them, got a hold of a picture of Sam that was like.
Oh yeah, that was Shaden. That was April 2018, I think. No, yeah.
So
I love how you remember that.
2019.
So he, you know, someone got a hold of a picture
Oh, yeah,
of
I
Kate.
remember this.
Sam.
Yeah, because Shaden thought it was funny she was posing as someone else,
She was
some
catfishing.
random high schooler, and she was catfishing me, and I ended up releasing some photos to her. You know, it's me. And then she released those photos to, I think, a bunch of people. I don't really know. I didn't.
She released it to a bunch of people. I know that for a fact because
So
Amy
she
got
basically
Amy
did
got
what
the
Sam.
photos.
She basically did what
No,
Sam
she
did.
didn't. She didn't send it to a bunch of people.
Oh well,
But
they.
I-
I don't. If she sent them to anyone, someone shared them with a bunch of people because I know a bunch of people who ended up getting the
Because
photos.
Yeah.
I believe that you saw McKenna. Maybe Sydney did. I'm not completely sure.
And I want to note that was a while ago. I was a little smaller back then. I want to make that known.
I was told that they weren't actually his though.
But I believe they were his because.
I think they were. Maybe
But-
she used someone else's.
I don't know,
guess I don't.
But
really
either,
know.
but either way, when you get a hold of pictures like that, it doesn't matter if it's Sam, but it probably was. It doesn't matter if it's Sam. It doesn't matter if it's me. It doesn't matter if it's Kaden. Or it doesn't matter if it's anyone. You can't spread pictures like that. Like that's the thing. Like
Okay, yeah, but that's controversial to what he did to Rachel. Just saying.
it's the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
as what
for
Like,
she
I
did
don't
to
think it's
Rachel.
right either way, but I'm just.
No, but the thing
Well,
about Sam, the thing
and
about
I hate to be this
One
guy,
person at
but
a
I
time.
think what Shaden did was in a way worse because she posed as someone else and did it as
Yeah, I know.
almost
I
like
don't
either a
think that's
revenge thing or a joke thing. I did it because
What people? Wait, what
she was-
people were
she like
saying?
completely left me and I was angry. I don't think she really had a motivation.
What people
but
were saying
we
is that
both
it
are
was a
Horrible people.
revenge thing on Sam, but Shaden technically wasn't a part of that. She doesn't have. It's not like she has to get revenge on Sam. She wasn't a part of it.
yeah, like she.
It's like me
she-
seeing you, Sydney, and Wyatt fight, and me getting in the middle of it and getting revenge and doing something to you guys. It's none of my business.
But that's why I want Shader 9. That's why I want Shader 9. I don't know why
She's sleeping.
she's sleeping.
Yeah, she's definitely asleep, but
Anyway, so I mean, but like you know, that's one of my thing. And before school ended, I believe like maybe a week before school. No, the beginning of the week that school was going to end. The Monday, the week school was about to end was the day that me and Sam scheduled a meeting with Mr. Lyle that we were gonna go talk about what happened about what we know and about like what happened with Wakiyama and all that. And dude, me and Sam, at least me, swear that you guys started the freaking coronavirus, dude. I swear to God, dude. Because
Wait, what?
he literally never, at least me, he, like, you guys almost got away scot-free, dude. You guys got away scot-free. Nothing happened. Because school ended, dude, and that's why I hate you.
Give
You
them
got
context. You need
no,
to give
no,
them
no.
context.
You
Context.
guys started the coronavirus, and that's it. You guys made the frogs gay. You guys started the coronavirus.
Okay, Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Shut up. You're going on one of your rants.
Little Adam Jones over
Going on
here.
your rants.
Dylan Jones over here. Anyway, no. But
What he's trying to
just
say
but
is
just
you
but
guys were gonna get in trouble for the whole Wakiyama class
Who was
thing.
gonna
As
get in
we-
trouble?
as we thought we
the
did.
day,
We thought you guys
the day after.
No,
school
but like I'm
got
saying,
shut
who in the situation was gonna get in trouble and why?
we
I
we
believe
basically-
McKenna and Caitlin.
Yeah, we
We
believe
already
you
got
and
lunch
Kate.
detentions.
Yeah.
that week you got
I
a
think
lunch
what
detention
Yeah.
that
me and Dylan weren't. What we contacted Lyle to do was we wanted him to sort of not necessarily talk to you guys, but mostly talk to Wakiyama to just sort of tell him that like to do the right thing. I guess I don't really know. About it.
Oh shit.
We were just trying to clear off. We're just trying to clear what had happened because me and Sam were mad about what was happening in Wakiyama, and then we kind of in the day before that we did anything about it, we were talking about what we were gonna say, and I was thinking about what happened with like the Shaden thing, and I just feel like that was almost worse than what happened with Ray. And the thing about Sam, I wanted to bring this up. The thing about Sam is that he's never actually, I believe this, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but he's never actually sent anything to a person that like he knew they went to this school. Like he's always been somewhat scammed. Well, I mean, okay, maybe the Rachel thing because she posed as
Rachel was actually the first person to ask me, and of course, knowing me, I gave. I'm a giver.
Yeah, a lot of people criticize Sam for giving them when she asked. A lot of people forget the part that she asked. But I guess the worst part about that whole entire situation, Jesus goddamn Christ, dude.
Everything.
I'm
That entire
getting all
situation-
these emails and notifications. It's pissing me off.
That
Anyways,
entire situation was a shit show.
yeah,
It was a shit show.
damn Origin.
Damn Origin.
Anyway, so is there anything that you guys have against us right now? Not hatred, just against us, like something that we've done.
Caden, no, I've never had a problem with him. Dylan, last year, I remember one time you were just going off at me over text and being like, "You're ugly" and like so, like I hate you and stuff. That was like last year, and I don't even know why that was.
Damn, Dylan.
I don't remember.
Even I respect, like, yeah.
I don't remember.
And then I don't know. This year, Dylan, you really only just came up to like me and my friends and you just like stand there. And then you like pushed Caroline, I remember, and then you got in trouble.
Oh, I
pushed
remember that.
Caroline.
Yeah,
Caroline?
yeah. He like,
But the question is where?
and then someone saw like a teacher and she came over. Remember?
I don't remember. I pushed Caroline, and then a teacher
She
came
like
over.
fell over like into the.
Oh, I didn't. Oh my god, dude. So we were sitting on a bench. I believe that's what happened. And then I like nudged her. I swear to God, that I nudged her lightly, and then she fell back.
On the shoulder?
No, I like so it's a bench, right? And then I'm sitting right here, and she's sitting right here, and I moved over, and I just like went into her kind of, and then
Oh,
she
yeah, you
then
just
she
walked-
then she completely fell over, and I'm like, what? All I was expecting, right, was for her to go like that, right? No, but she falls over into like the mulch, the wood chips. I'm like, how is that gravity? Dude? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking
Bro,
gravity.
gravity's a bitch.
I know. But
So that's
and-
like my experiences with Dylan this year. Like, he'll just like randomly come over to us because I don't have a class with him. And then Sam, I've never really interacted with really, except I've just heard things that he says. Pretty much, that's like it.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you take things into your own hands because
In
sometimes
Mario
you will
Kart.
contact us when something happens.
Oh,
Playing
Dylan,
Mario Kart. Sam.
Something happened? Okay.
Sam is really.
I just
Oh,
said
he's
I'm-
talking to his dad.
I just said I'm playing Mario Kart.
Oh, okay. Thank you for giving us that valuable information. But I mean, you know, I feel like you guys are, I don't know. This is what I want to know. McKenna or Sydney, you can go. How have I been annoying? Name one thing that I've genuinely been annoying to you guys about. To you guys, I want to know what I did to you guys that is what you would deem annoying. Because you guys, you're always kind of saying that I'm annoying, and it doesn't bother me, but I just want to know why. Because I've always said like, oh, how am I annoying? And then you guys are just like, oh, you just are. And then I'm just kind of confused. I'm just kind of sitting there and I'm like, how? Like, so, tell me what I've done to you that is annoying. And that you
I feel like you just like can be annoying. Like when you come up to us and just like keep calling us like thoughts and like hoes and stuff, and then like post about it and stuff like that. Like I just feel like that's kind of
Yeah, I
annoying.
feel like that's really.
Dylan, you're a little intense there.
That was pretty intense.
Pretty intense, like
Wait, what-
straight
what-
up in their face. Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Sydney? You were about to say something.
Well, I think that there's no point in you like posting stuff about us because I think it only escalates the situation.
This is what I'm trying to do here.
Okay, but I want to sort of bring that up with like
I'm trying to fix
again
what
with like Caitlyn like constantly like sort of bringing stuff about like me up is also sort of escalating it.
Yeah.
I don't
So
think.
What I think they're trying to say is it's going both ways. It's not just Dylan.
Yeah, we're both constantly going back, like all of us.
But a lot of the things I say, I think
It's so
the
weird. I'm
word-
like the middleman in this conversation.
No, and that's actually why I wanted to invite you, Hayden. I wanted to invite you to be a moderator. I think I told Sam that. I told Sam that I think Hayden would be a good person to be like, oh, one person at a time, and then chime in every now and then. So yeah, that's
Like,
Well,
I
he
know.
plays
I
Switch. of
kind
course.
of know both sides of the story. Kind of.
He's the sim.
He's the neighborhood sim. Anyway, so
Wait, Kaden, how do you feel about Isaiah getting?
Rylan, get out of here. No one likes you. Leave. Rylan, get out of here. No one look at this freaking blue-haired, freaking leafy looking. Oh god, dude, look at this kid.
Who the hell is that?
It's a drink. It's a drink.
No, who?
That's Caden's little brother.
Oh my god, Kaden has a little brother?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's actually funny, dude. He's a pretty funny guy. Anyway. Sydney,
Yeah.
I think this is actually probably one of the best things you've ever done.
What?
Coming on to the Sunthedie Podcast. This podcast, world renowned for its hard-hitting facts, and I think it's actually a very good decision that you decided to come on, because me and Sam were talking, and we're just like, they're not gonna come on. Like it was almost like it was
Personally,
like,
I thought you guys were just doing it so we would put in all the work to set up the podcast and then ghost him.
oh dude, I was so pissed off, dude. Like I think we were waiting like 30 minutes. I'm not mad at you, Mom. I was just saying like we were waiting like
Okay.
like half an
See ya.
hour.
Thanks,
and
bud.
We were waiting like
Nice.
half an hour and
For me?
I'm like, no, well, you and McKenna and Sydney, and I was thinking like they ghosted us for sure. They're not gonna come. I got pretty mad.
No, I was sleeping and then McKenna called me, and then that's how I came.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Shaden's
like
Shaden's up.
I
Shane's
had
up
to
now?
like
Shane's up. Add her.
If we can add her, then we can put her. Then we can get her in here for a second, so then I'm not like clickbaiting people because they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I see Shaden." Because there's a few things that we were directing towards Shaden, but she wasn't here. So if you can get her in, give her the code and everything, that'd be
I'm gonna
nice.
turn up my music.
Sydney.
What?
Andre just sent me a video of baby ducks.
I don't like Andre.
Oh, I got a quick question. Another question. Are you guys basic? Do you guys think you're basic?
Well, what do you mean by basic?
Basic.
Like the way we dress or what?
Just the way you act, dress.
In general.
In general.
That's right.
Just the way you're built, act.
Built? Like our bodies? What?
No. Just like
I'll say
your character. Your character. That's what I mean by built. Your
Yeah,
character.
he's meaning character and like personality and all.
Yeah, like
No, I don't think I'm basic. If you
I don't think
actually
Katie
get to
is.
know
We
me,
all
I'm
have
not
very
basic.
different personalities.
If you get to know me, I'm like scary.
Well, no, I mean I think Sam. I don't think it takes. I don't think it takes a long time till people realize that you're kind of.
What I think personally, everyone's technically basic. Everyone just has like their weird little quirks, but the most basic thing I've seen.
I'm a closeted gay.
Shade.
Okay.
But in the thumbnail, just example of the thumbnail, I don't know. It's 2 out of 3 of you guys, but the pose. Pull up the thumbnail.
Oh, the thumb. Well, people see it.
Yeah, you'll see the thumbnail. 2 out of 3 of you guys are doing the same face.
And I sent it to everyone, and that was gonna join.
Yeah. Oh, Shaden. Okay, perfect. Shaden, can you hear us and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. By the way, I hate you. I'm very pissed off that you didn't come when it started. So, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to you ever again. By the way.
Shaden, I already told Sydney and McKenna this. The Fortnite thing that I said on the last podcast that wasn't directed towards you. Fortnite scammed me for $60, and it's a long story, but it wasn't directed towards you.
He's just a simp. He's just a simp. That's what he's saying.
He's just a simp.
So okay, this is what we want to talk to Shaden about. Okay, I'm just gonna straight out say it. The nude situation. Sam allegedly gave you nudes on a alt account.
On accident.
On a catfish account.
I've never seen his nudes.
And allegedly you spread them. Allegedly.
I've never seen Sam's nudes.
Okay. Are you sure about that? Because
then you're missing that.
Positive.
But Gerard, let's bring up Gerard here. A long time ago when we were playing Fortnite, he told me that I was flexing on him because this high school chick was texting me, and he told me that was actually a catfish by. I remember now. I don't think it was actually Shaden. I think it was Katie, who was actually catfishing me.
Are you freaking? We literally told
Yes.
Mr. Lyle that it was Shaden, dude. Are you
think she
freaking
was
kidding me?
involved.
Are you kidding me right now? Like,
I remember her being involved. I don't remember how. I have a bad memory. I just know it was a Katie.
Wait, if you talked to Mr. Lyle about this, why didn't he talk to any of like?
Because
the school closed.
Because he was
Lyle's
dealing
afraid to
with
make a move.
stuff.
Yeah, So this is what he told us. He said, "Come Monday. I'll get you guys Monday."
Oh wait,
and
so
we'll
you were
talk
like talking about this recently.
pretty recently, I guess.
It was the Monday of the last week of school.
So he's like, okay, I'll talk to them when I get the chance, and the chance was supposedly gonna be Friday. Never happened. I don't think it happened. Because
That's because then he was dealing with Corona.
Yeah, he was dealing with the meeting for the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So they scheduled that meeting Friday morning.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm on the emails, the teacher's email feed for my thing. I don't know why. So I get all the teacher's emails. If you ever need to know anything, text me.
And then Shaden, I asked McKenna and Sydney in the beginning of the video, what's your thoughts on Sam, and then go in this order, okay? Sam, me, and then Caden Perkins. So what are your thoughts on us? Do that order.
I don't have an opinion.
She doesn't have an opinion. Okay. So you have
Right.
You don't have an opinion on Sam. You think he's an outstanding guy.
I'm great.
A perfectly great guy.
Fantastic.
If I say he's an outstanding guy, that's an opinion.
But no opinion that you genuinely believe in. Like, be honest with us, like right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
We
Sydney
don't
McKenna
care what
says
you-
something about
we-
me.
We don't care what you say.
Yeah, we don't care about.
I don't really talk to him, so I wouldn't know.
What? Okay.
We're talking not like you're not my best friend. We're talking like
What do you think? What do you think? of
your
Sam?
instant opinion of the name Sam Massey, that legendary name.
Yeah, the name that's pretty much engraved on the Statue of Liberty's penis. Like, be on our vagina. She's a woman. Like, what is your like thought? Like, if someone says,
All I know is that he like blamed me for spreading his nudes. That's like all, but I didn't.
are you sure about that? I'm just gonna keep on saying that. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't.
Positive.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't.
Are you sure about that? I'm just, anyway, so I mean, Shaden, I'm just gonna say it flat out. She's hungover. She was doing meth. She was doing crack cocaine. She was
For sure.
drinking. That's why she's
Ketamine.
like. That's why she's like ketamine. She was doing all that stuff. So
Xanax.
she's completely hungover. So when she says that she didn't spread those nudes, she did. She just doesn't remember. So and that's why she's late. But to be honest, I think we covered a lot. I don't know. Maybe you guys would agree. If there's anything I'm missing, this is the time to.
I want to quickly say just like that. I think we're all like we're going into high school next year, and like
We're not gonna see
we're
any of
all
us. Correct?
Yeah,
the
this is-
batch.
We're
And like
going
I think
to-
this whole feud that we've had was like completely pointless, and we should just
Yes, so can
Never
you
talk
please like
again.
understand that I didn't have anything to
No,
do?
yeah, okay. You had nothing to do with spreading Sam's nudes allegedly.
which I
Dude,
believe.
Dude, Dylan.
So I think we actually covered a lot.
Wait, can I
You
ask
should.
you something?
Yes,
Dylan?
you can ask something.
Why is your YouTube name Sunthedie?
Okay, so we're just gonna
big
end. We're
We
just
actually
gonna.
thought
We're
of
just gonna
we
end
actually
it.
thought of this at a Spectrum. We were at the Spectrum. I don't remember the full story. We were at the Spectrum doing something retarded. Remember the Dylan kissing thing at the
Wasn't
Spectrum?
it based
Dylan?
off of PewDiePie?
It's not
Sunthedie
based off.
PewDiePie?
I get super self-conscious when people say that. Because
I thought you told me that.
Okay, look, it's slightly based off of PewDiePie, but I don't like copying people's content because when I copy people's content, I feel unoriginal. I feel like I haven't worked. I feel like gay. So, but anyway, so I think we covered a lot. Sydney, do you have anything else that you want to say? Like Sam's a horrible person. I'm a horrible person. Caden's gay. Anything like that?
Okay.
Why is
I don't
everything with my
think-
name with Dylan related gay?
I don't really necessarily think any of you are horrible people.
Yeah.
I do think people do make mistakes though, and say things out of like the moment. And I think everyone has some maturing to do for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. And I think you should apologize to us. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I want to bring up this was something that I heard. I'm not 100% sure about this, but this is what we believed when we were talking about Etchel. We believe that Sydney, you teamed up with like Rachel, and she didn't want like the teachers getting involved,
Yeah.
and you ended up going to Mrs. Collins about it. That's just something I heard. I'm not.
Supposedly, she
That's
wanted
the story
to keep it
we
a secret.
believe.
She wanted to keep it a secret.
And then you told Lyle.
No,
Or Collins.
I never talked to Mr. Lyle, but I was like friends with her, as you guys already said that. And she like, I don't know, I really comforted her like during that sort of thing, and I was just like there for her. But
Mhm.
I do remember one day, I don't know if we ended up talking to Mrs. Collins. I remember we were talking about it.
You don't remember going up to Mrs. Collins, or you do?
No, I remember we were in her room and like talking about it, and Rachel was just saying how like she's scared, and I think she ended up I don't know. I don't want to put words into her mouth, but
Well, I also heard that this is another thing that we heard. We heard that you ended up talking to Mrs. Collins and made up a story for Rachel that I forced her to give me the nudes by saying that I would kill myself. That was just
That's oh my god, dude, Sam. That is actually something I've been
I
wanting.
did not know that much about the situation other than that like
Yeah, Sam, there was like a lot of different rumors about that
Rumors, yeah.
situation going
yeah.
on.
I heard-
We're just trying to clear it up.
Yeah.
I think the situation is pretty much cleared up. That happened almost over a
Yeah.
year ago.
yeah,
I mean,
that
I
was a
feel-
really long time ago, and that was like irrelevant, honestly.
It's
Yeah.
irrelevant.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I just like it didn't really.
Well, like
I don't
it's
know, I
like
didn't feel that
irrelevant
involved.
now because like no one talks about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just want to clear it up because I feel like people like when you think of Sam, I feel like that kind of comes to mind. So we're just
Yeah,
kind of
No,
like
when I think of Sam,
you think of a
I
hot,
just-
sexy
a
man.
lot of stuff comes to mind actually.
Same. Same.
That's
Wait.
not ominous at all.
But wait, what do you mean by a lot of stuff? Like, did we not did we
Just
not
all the shit I've done.
Just okay.
Did we not
Yeah.
cover something?
I've just heard
All
that
the
he
things
just
he's
said a lot
done
of
in the
stuff about
past.
me.
Wait, so what?
Oh,
what,
yeah,
what
yeah.
did you say, Sydney?
Yes, I have. I have said a lot.
Sam,
about
you
Sydney.
you fucked up on multiple occasions.
A lot of occasions.
You know, and I noticed a thing about Sam, and I don't like to put my pee in your mouth, but what I'm saying, but like, I think that he gets his rants. Like yesterday, Miss Gibbs did this thing. I got mad. I sent her a rude email, and then after that, I'm like, sorry, I cooled off. I sent her a nice email.
I
So Sam has that, but he has
despise
it.
Mrs. Gibbs.
He has it to like a certain degree where,
What do you mean? That I hold grudges?
Yeah, he holds grudges. I think that's kind of one of the reasons why we're here. And then every now and then, Sam will text me, like huge paragraphs. Think like huge.
Sam texts in poems, and it's really weird.
Yeah.
He texts in like
lot
novels.
of-
He texts in novels.
Yeah.
He texts me. He's like, the light of the day will show you the night. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, hold on, I didn't hear Shaden. What did you say?
When you used to be like really mad at me, like for no reason, you would send me like a whole paragraph and say like,
I do remember that. Yeah.
how
I
like
think I did that.
how much like of a thought my group is. Like you would always like say that, include it in like
Oh yes, that was
I do
okay.
remember
I forgot to
I
ask.
will say this:
Why are we
80% of this,
Wait, wait,
80% of
wait,
the school.
Wait,
Sydney,
Dylan.
Sydney, wait, what?
Dylan.
What?
Why are we thoughts? Because you guys seem to
Yeah.
talk.
Okay,
80% of the
I'll
school
tell
thinks
you.
you guys are kind of like. I'm not saying it. The thoughty group of the school.
Kaden just said it.
Thank you for being very neutral and unbiased.
Okay.
Kaden.
Let me give my reasoning on why I think, or I should say, thought you guys were thoughts. Nice one. Anyway, so the reason why I thought you guys were thoughts was because, and it wasn't necessarily you guys. It was just because you were friends with Caroline. So in the beginning,
Why Caroline a thought?
That is
listen,
not
no,
one.
this is no. Well, this is why I called him a thought. So it all started. A young Dylan with cut
Dylan,
hair.
just say the story.
Cut
The
hair.
short hair.
No,
Yep.
let me get into the story all nice. Cut hair, no hair on the balls, everything, dude. Freshly groomed kid, okay?
Mhm.
I come into La Paz Elementary, smacked with all of this coochie, dude. Women coming at me from the ceilings, dude. Women coming at me, dude.
Dylan.
I was
Dylan,
a god.
Dylan.
This one lady.
Talk normally.
This
a
one.
little overreacting.
This
I think
okay.
Caroline dated for like 28 hours. Something weird.
This one lady named Caroline, we didn't even date. She just thought I was cute, and I thought she was cute, right? But supposedly I was in the. Supposedly she thought we're dating. So
Great love story.
So we're my parents we're literally driving to go get a burger in LA for some reason because my mom wanted to go there. And
I think I
got
was
this
in the car for that. I
No,
was
no,
in
no.
the car for that.
No, you weren't. Because I remember we were gonna go pick up someone from LAX. You weren't there, but
That's beautiful.
I remember that.
A young Dylan.
That's what I looked like. That's how I was like, I'm beautiful, dude.
No.
My big forehead, horrible hairline, everything. Anyway, Caroline, we've been going out for a day, 2 days maybe, right? And she
48 hours.
She DMs. I know he put a counter on his one. She DMs me and says, it's like nothing about you, but I want to break up, right? Or whatever.
And your response was, wait, we're dating?
No, yeah, she just wanted to separate or something like that, right? She wanted to know that she had moved on, I guess, right? She wanted me to know. So it takes me about a day to realize, to get the awakening. The awakening is that she's a thought. All her friends are a thought. Everyone's a thought that doesn't like me, right? So I was in hiding.
The reason he thinks people are thoughts is because I'm not saying
because
you guys, but
someone
just
hurt me.
groups of yours, they get
act
over
the
people
same.
like that. You guys like someone, and then the next day you're over them.
And then I'll tell you something.
I think it's because of clothing.
And I'll tell you something else too. Another thing that instilled the thought headspace I was in, and I'm not in there anymore because you don't see me posting, oh, you're a thought. The reason why I was in that headspace as well is because Rachel had texted me recently. I believe it was Shaden's birthday party. It was at like Big Bear or some crap. And we had got together, and this was a actual getting together. Like she said,
Wait,
"Oh, we're
Rachel?
together." Yes, listen. She said, "Yes."
I remember that.
She said, "Yes, we're together." That was at Caden's sleepover too, actually, by the way.
Yeah, you were at my house.
And so,
Hold up.
And so, wait.
You would.
Yeah, we went out. Sorry, Sam. I don't want to cut you off.
When was this?
This was like the beginning of 2019.
Damn.
So let me get in. We go out. This is an actual going out. It's not even this anymore. We're going out.
Remember when you dated Bree?
Oh yeah. And then we go out. I have her do some embarrassing things. That I'm gonna say what I had her do. I had her consent too. This wasn't like verbal raping, okay?
Oh my god.
I asked her. Shut up, Shaden.
Dylan, I have videos.
No, go. Just say it.
Dylan, I have videos.
Okay.
Talk.
I asked her to moan for me, okay? I asked her.
Dylan, I was there.
You asked her
I'm
to
telling
what?
Wait, you asked her
everyone else.
what?
I'm telling everyone else, Shady. I'm not
You
talking to
asked her
you.
to what?
I asked.
Dylan, I was there.
I asked her to moan. I asked her to moan for me.
Moan.
Oh my God.
Oh, I do
Oh,
remember
okay.
that.
She
I remember
she
this.
did it.
Big deal, Dylan. Big deal.
She
Dylan,
did.
you asked so many times, and like literally, that's what like you guys were doing like the whole trip. We were in Big Bear.
Dude,
I mean,
dude. Okay, look. It's a very embarrassing time. Okay, very embarrating time for me.
Wait,
I-
wasn't that when you guys were in Big Bear?
Yeah,
And
she
it was-
literally just said it.
we're,
They're at a
we're talking about the same Rachel, right?
Rachel
Yeah.
freaking Blotch. Anyway, so I asked her to do that. She does it, okay? She does it like no problem, I guess, right? I still freaking Dylan, the freaking dummy, doesn't realize what's happening. It's not even my fault. She's a horrible person, but she it goes on for like a week, okay? It goes on for a week, maybe less, and then all of a sudden she like doesn't text me anymore. Same thing that happens.
Ghost you?
Ghost me.
Rachel.
She ghosted me,
Everyone
but doesn't
that-
talk to me
I'm sure
anymore.
she
Rachel-
ghosted you for a much different reason.
And no, dude, she was heads.
Hey, Dylan.
Yeah.
Everyone that Rachel has talked to in the past 2 years, she's ghosted out of complete nowhere.
So anyway, she ghosted me, and I get super pissed off, and then that's what kind of luckily there was no nudes involved because I know what I would have done. I would have done some.
I see. But going back to my original question, why are just
I
general?
found the video.
Because you guys are.
Why are me, McKenna, and Shaden thoughts? Just
But no, but you guys.
I personally think it's because of clothing.
I literally okay.
Every girl's wearing.
Then
the
again,
same
okay,
clothes.
shit,
Every girl's
City,
wearing
it's not nearly as bad as
Brandy,
some others.
Lululemon, and crop tops. That's the only thing.
I
you can wear.
wear
Just
slippers.
come to
I'm
school
like-
naked. Like that will fix everything, dude. Like I mean, I don't understand what it is. Just guys have clothes, girls don't. Like what is the problem?
The thing is, this is what people are saying. This is why some of the school thinks you guys are thoughts. Just because of the styles that are going around between sweatshirt and shorts you can't see to where it looks like you're not wearing any, and
It's
like yoga pants and just pulling them
Yoga
up,
pants.
stuff like that.
the
I'm
word
tired,
thought,
tights.
the word
I'm
thought, the
going
word,
off of 1 hour of sleep.
the word thought has lost all meaning in the past. Okay, ever since I started using it for
Thought has just
everyone,
become an acronym for female.
so every time I've used it to just call to say, oh, you know, there's a girl there. It's lost all meaning. Okay, I've made the word lost lose all meaning. I mean, yeah, if you use it in a certain sense, like you're a thought, you go kill yourself. You know, like that's obviously different. Who's stroking their mic? Anyway, so yeah, it's lost all meaning. You guys aren't what the actual definition of thought is, which I believe it's that hoe over there. So you got it's lost all meaning.
That's the actual definition of thought?
Yeah. It's an
I'll look
it's,
it up
it's
and
a
read
it's
it
a
out
cinnamon
in a
or
minute
a,
after
whatever.
I'm done.
Cinnamon. Yes.
It's a cinnamon. Anyway, you guys aren't thoughts. I think that cleared it up.
Why?
At least, yeah. You know, Shaden, get tested. I think you're pregnant, by the way. Didn't want to tell you till now. Sydney, you're a great person. There's really nothing else to say. Look, and I know this is probably a horrible time to do this video because everyone's gonna call me a simp, but I'm not doing this because I'm not doing this because I want to kiss Sydney or I want to kiss McKenna or I want to make out with the most beautiful person in the world,
people are
Shaden
gonna
Sokol.
say that.
Okay.
People.
I don't want anything to do with these people. They're horrible people. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want to be friends. It's fine. All I want to do is just clear this up. That's literally it. Like I'm not expecting to have any. I'm not expecting to have flowers in the mail from you guys, which would be nice.
Yo, like we're chill, Dylan.
Are you?
Yes, I don't have a problem with you. I get okay.
Okay, you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Wait.
Anyway, okay. So this is the end of the. I think this is the end. I think we got a lot covered. I think Sydney is.
I think we all need to shake hands real quick.
Yeah. Let's just meet somewhere and
Or
just
verbally just do a little.
and just shake hands.
The people that are going to the beaches right now are fucking annoying.
I gotta say one last thing.
Okay, what's your one last thing?
I hate feminism. Okay, guys, this is the end of the video. Just want to say thank you for watching. If you got this far, put don't say thought. No, just put don't say thought. Just put don't say thought in the comments. Okay, if you got that far, you're a great person. Have a wonderful day.
Everyone's gonna say thought in the comments. $20.
Sydney Johnson, you could say your buys. McKenna, you could say your buys. Shaden, I love you.
Bye, guys.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
I think McKenna talked to Sodal 6 times that entire episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, aren't they thoughts? Aren't they thoughts, dude? Like, am
Aren't
I
they
right?
thoughts?
Am I
Yeah.
right, dude? Okay. See you guys. Have a wonderful day. Make sure you like the video. If you got this far, you're amazing. Have a wonderful, safe weekend, and don't die.
We did it.